Run it back for the boys from 69, back for the fans on 12th and Vine. Run it back to back and raise it high.
Welcome to the MK CHIEFScast special Smack Talk edition. The Chiefs are in Super Bowl 55 after defeating the Bills by a score of 38-24, and will meet the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who defeated the Packers 31-26. Today, I am joined by a gentleman and scholar, Scott DeMoss, and a couple of kids from the broken home known as the Patriots. They can't pronounce their R's, and their custody went to the quarterback in the divorce. So please welcome Adam McNeil and Tim Holland. And guys, the floor is yours to give us the insider information you obviously have from the Bucks equipment manager that makes you believe that they are going to win a week from Sunday and that Brady will get his 7th ring. So go for it.
Oh, is that next week? No, sorry. So, Josh, it's an honor to be here on this esteemed podcast, and we're eager to discuss this important topic with you. But yeah, I think you got to take a step back here from the New England perspective and just understand what Tom Brady means to this team. But the reason I think that he has an opportunity to win is I think he looks at historical precedent. And other than Gretzky, we've never had a GOAT win for two different teams. I mean, you look at Jordan. You know, he went to Charlotte. It didn't happen. You look at Montana. You guys might be familiar with him. You know, that never happened to the next team. I think as a to Belichick and the Boston gang, he's going to come back and he's going to be bound and determined to win that 7th, just as a matter of making it happen. But that's not a technical reason. I think you got a couple things working in his favor here, which he's got, you know, if you watch that last game, there was one notable pass to Gronkowski for that entire game. You know, I sat there as a Pats fan, as a former Gronk and Brady fan going, all right, why isn't he throwing to Gronk? And he was finding downfield options. He was looking for the opportunities that, you know, whether it was a slant pass, whether it was a deep ball. You know, you saw Brady that in that last game there that was playing to a different set of circumstances than we saw him in the last couple of years with the Pats, where he didn't have a deep threat, and we saw him for most of the season here when he was relying on what was familiar. So I think in the last 5 or 6 weeks, you've seen game planning with Tampa Bay that is taking advantage of their strengths. I think they have a few aces in the hole. I think Gronk, strangely, is one of them. And I think you are going to see them game plan in a way that, you know, from an offensive perspective, is going to put the Chiefs on their heels in a way. And I don't think you can undervalue the experience you have from a quarterback who has been there and is going to try to put this team on his shoulders.
All right, I agree that Brady's old. I noticed that he connected 3 passes to Packers, defensive backs as well. Tim, what do you have to add to this?
Let me stop you right there before we get into that. So there, I mean, you know, I saw a lot of Brett Favre in Brady in a couple of those where, you know, when I live in Wisconsin, when I moved here, all I heard about how great a gunslinger Brett Favre was, which meant he would get to 3rd down and throw an interception. But the one, I had a couple of conversations with people this week, and with Brady, you know, he looked at that and said he had long ball options on 3rd down, and, you know, there were 2 possible good outcomes. He gets a catch or he gets a pass interference, or gets an incompletion or gets intercepted. If it gets intercepted, the ball is going to end up about where it would have been on a punt if they had gone 4th down. So that was my thought process looking at that. I don't think that was as sloppy or as unintentional as it looked in those.
Oh, no, it was definitely intentional. I'll take you back to the Bears game. Remember? He couldn't remember what down it was. Of course,
yeah, well,
of course
when
he
you
throws a
get
big
old.
3rd down. He doesn't know when it's 4th down.
All right,
He's
Jersey
Brady, he gets
Mike,
5
are
downs.
you eating your hoagies, or are you going to give us a reason why you think Brady's going to win?
So my friend Adam offers some very highly intelligent analysis, and I agree with everything he says. However,
He'll now give us the complete opposite.
I have to offer a different perspective on Brady. The thing Brady brings to the table, experience, Brady's got balls. Now everybody thinks that Brady he's an intelligent quarterback. Brady's got guts. You watch Brady in those early years, Brady would take hits. Maybe see how Brady's soft. Brady's been in the league for 21 years. He's seen everything. He knows everything. You're going to throw something at him. Oh, we're going to throw something at him creative. Brady doesn't stop. He's like a Terminator. Every down, he says, you know what? It's first down. All right, I threw a short pass at one short. Every down he's thinking recalculate, recalibrate, and that's why Brady's the best. Because every single time he gets in the game, it doesn't matter. He's never upset. He never loses his cool, and that is why Brady will emerge triumphant. I have a tremendous amount of respect for the Chiefs. I think they're a phenomenal team, but I think Brady will pull it out here. That's my prediction.
So while we're at it, how's your father doing? How's the family?
Family's good. They're living on Cape Cod now, and I swear it's a different life up there. They were in Worcester for 100 years, and then they moved to Cape Cod, and Dad and Mom are loving it. They've avoided the COVID, so that's a good thing, and they're supporting Brady too. So it's a good situation up there.
Sounds like the life of a wicked piss is good. Scott, what else do you have to add for why none of this nonsense below us is going to happen?
I love a good trend. And going into this, the last 3 weeks, you guys claim he's great. They're 3 out of the 5 worst games he's played all season. And let's just run through the schedule that got you here. You've beat exactly 1 team in the regular season with a winning record. If we count the playoffs, you beat 3 all year. And what happened?
Let's be clear about the U. Their team didn't win anything this year. But you're talking about the Bucks. So go on.
I think we're punching up from there.
I don't know. I don't fear this guy. He's the greatest of all time. I don't doubt that. But that's only because not enough time has passed for our guy to get there.
Adam, I have to ask, did you call out that there's 2 GOATs in football? Because I heard Montana and Brady.
Yeah, well, I think to Scott's point, it's a matter of time, and there was a Montana, now there's a Brady, but
sure.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Wicked.
Yeah, for me, I don't think it's a mysterious way to beat Brady. It's happened 3 times in the Super Bowl, and it all comes down to defensive pressure. And one Steve Spagnuolo happened to ruin one of those teams, and he just happens to be on the helm for the Chiefs. And I don't know what the hell he's saying to the defense, but it appears to be working. So I think you're going to see a campsite in the backfield with Frank Clark and Chris Jones this entire game. And I think the team also knows better than to have the ball in Brady's hands with 2 minutes left and anything possible. I don't think anything's going to be possible with 2 minutes left in this game. And it's Andy Reid and Bruce Arians. I mean, do we really think that Bruce Arians is going to throw anything at this game? I mean, really? Half the Chiefs playbook hasn't even been taken out. They parked the bus the whole second half of the season.
That's a very good analysis, my friend. Now, I do have a small prediction here. Now, what if our friend Mr. Belichick is tapped into the microphones or something like that? He helps out Bruce. He teaches Bruce some of the
and this is
less than savory
about.
type of stuff.
You have been talking to the equipment guys. Awesome. Glad to know that.
Check the guy who's inflating the balls. You never know what they're going to bring to the table. It's always creative. It could be drones. I tell you, drones are the future here. So you don't know what's coming.
Drones are the future here. Yeah. And in addition to not paying any kind of state taxes in Florida, I don't think they really regulate their drones either. So it's highly possible. So let's do a quick around the horn and get a final score prediction and MVP from everybody, and then we can go all have our dinners and whatnot. So Scott, start with you. Final score and MVP.
34-20.
MVP.
We're gonna break rank and we're gonna give it to Tyreek Hill because
gonna Deion Branch it. All right, Tim.
No. Yeah. Brady's Super Bowls are always close. He's never been in one that was a blowout. I think the last one he won was the biggest margin of victory. So I'm gonna go Tampa 27-24. MVP. We got to go Brady because he's Brady.
Wicked. Yeah, I say Ditka.
What if the Hurricane's name is Ditka?
Yeah. I can't help you there.
All right, Dick of God, Chiefs, Buccaneers. What's the final score for all
All
four
right,
of them?
so I'm gonna say Buccaneers 31-28.
All right,
Like it.
I'm going to go 35-24 Chiefs and go with the dark horse. Dirty Dan Sorensen is going to make the big defensive play, and he's going to be the MVP. So
Wow.
until next time, go Chiefs.
Yes.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah,
All right, take care.
Ah.
So run it back for the boys from 69, back for the fans.